Start telling me about a time you got away with something.
Tell me
Staying with that, looking at the window.
story about a time where you felt hopeless.
Oh, that is so easy. So easy.
When I was a
And
kid,
so
another
recent.
kid story.
It
was over a summer. I was hanging out with some friends.
Very in
And
control
we
and the go-to person for
trashed
everybody else.
this school.
It's
the middle school.
It puts me on
Broke
the
into
situation of being the one
several
that has to
rooms,
always be in control,
in the gym.
master of everything.
Keep going, look
and
straight in the
running
camera,
everything
keep
and making
describing
sure
it,
everything is
look
all
straight in
right
the camera
and all
while
Look
you...
straight into the camera.
Yeah.
Well,
And
recently, what happened
we
was
turned the place upside down.
due to the recession.
We just thrashed
I
the
lost
place.
my job.
Opened up,
And not only did
boxes,
I lose my job
drawers,
because
and
the
whatever
simple
was in
fact
there,
that
we
the
threw it
law
out
firm went belly up.
onto the floor.
I also
a huge
lost the
pile
home
in the
that I
middle
was
of the
living
room.
in,
Hmm.
and
we
I
just
lost
pissed
my
all
wife
over
who
it.
left me,
And
took everything that I had
just made
with
made
her
an absolute mess of the
while I was
place.
in the hospital for severe depression.
We had the time of our lives doing it. In the gym,
And-
there's what was just especially fun was there was this Coke machine, and we had a crowbar, and we just went to town on the Coke machine and pried off the plexiglass and had a contest to see who could break it. And we didn't put a scratch in it, but it was just great. Just we all were just going ape shit.
That and like the
This
texture of it
plexiglass.
and what it feels like.
And we got all the
where
money
it's
out of the
at.
machine.
I want you
and we
to
were, like, throwing it in the air.
think
like
about a
money was
time
raining down
you
from the
were
sky.
like embarrassed,
And free Coke.
and I want you to start
just walked
telling
out of
me
there, like-
that story. Staying really present in the feeling of the mouse pad of the accordion. If it changes, that's fine. But staying very aware in that image, I want you to start telling me about a time you were embarrassed.
So, being being in the gay community,
probably 12 or
It's,
something like that. Was doing a really poor job
there's
trying to steal some Doral cigarettes.
it's frustrating
from
how
the
there's
store
like it's very
in Oxnard, and
how you look,
Mm.
how built
it
you are,
got to the
how
point where I was like
defined
standing
your
next to
body
like
is,
what
how
was
very
a barrel
outside,
of
like,
cigarettes,
physical,
fondling like
how good you look.
one pack of cigarettes,
And
like locked into eye contact
just-
with the proprietor.
I mean, I've been
of the
doing this
store
since
who
I
knew
was
that I wanted to take
17
it,
and
so I was
started
willing
kind
to
of
buy
putting
it.
myself out in the scene and
And
stuff.
waiting for him to turn his back.
And I mean, obviously I'm
So that
not
made
like
sense.
muscle
And,
guy or anything like that, and it's just
There's just a really
I think
poor strategy.
Without
this
the
is
door,
where
keep going, keep
I've
going, without
taken
the door.
friends have given me advice
Until
and just like,
finally,
oh, you should go up
I
to him.
realized that
and
he
that's
wasn't
gonna
gonna
happen.
wait
Come
for me
on,
until I
you know,
got
you
out. I
never
ended up
know or
stealing
anything.
in the same
Just giving
store
me
for-
like good
for
Mhm.
some
Um,
ice cream Snickers bar.
what seems to be like good
Busted.
advice
Pull it right out
to
of
summon
the
up the
store.
courage to like
Okay.
go up to a guy and be like, oh, hey, you know, just introduce myself or whatever.
And then tell me what. Stay
and
there,
just
stay there
being,
physically, and stay there in that memory. Tell me about the
rejected
first time you had a
a
cigarette.
lot. And
Do you remember your first cigarette?
I mean, this has been like since 17, and then not just that, I mean,
I think
because
there's
that,
like a
I mean,
series
so
of
there's that
steps
going
that
up
we
to
picked up,
guys who are,
ashtrays.
there's been times like where I've
at
gone
a
up to a
golf
guy,
course near my house.
before that it's like,
the first one
you're
they
exchanging
made,
looks at the club and everything, you're
the-
like, oh man, this is, I think this is gonna go through.
the
and
stubs
stuff.
and the
So I'm
look
feeling
of
good
the
and everything.
sand and the ashtray.
So
look, I
there's
remember
one
for sure.
case where
And
I
finding
went up, I
Marlboro
was like,
Reds
okay, I'm
on
gonna
the
do this,
ground.
I'm gonna do this. This guy was like, Bill, I was like, why is he looking
Definitely
at me?
remember.
Oh well,
and, like
I guess I'm
hotboxing a cave with
So
four
when I
friends.
did,
Keep going and look at my feet.
he just gave me like
Keep
this
telling that story.
nasty look. and
Hotboxing
just,
a cave with four
I was
friends
like,
in front of
oh,
a cigarette
okay.
smoking, getting
And I
high.
just
was
kept
one of my
walking.
first, like, spoken
And it was just so like,
experiences.
I just felt so
And when,
stupid. I was like,
do you still
I was
smoke?
like thinking.
I quit all the time,
And
but I don't have a problem with it. I can
That,
quit whenever I want.
what
Uh-huh.
frustrates me is just
When
like the embarrassment
when
and
was
just
the first
allowing someone to make me
time-
feel stupid.
um
And
okay
but
while
the thing
you're
is,
there,
like, it
tell
brings
me
back-
about somebody
and then it
when
brings
you were,
other
like,
issues,
around
like,
that age.
man, why can't I
Who was,
look
like,
more like him?
the
Why
fucking
can't I be
epitome,
like I can't have it good? Like I used to be overweight, then I lost all this weight, now
like
I'm
when
like
you
too
were that
skinny.
age at around that time, you're like
And
pulling those stubs out
it
and
just makes me
hotboxing with your
think,
friends. Like
like,
who was somebody who you looked at who was like that person is cool.
My
You
best
know,
friend
if I were
Daniel
gonna
speaks
be able
of
to like find
very,
someone.
very
And
brave.
I hate that it's
tough,
just
very
it's how good you look
small
and
guy
just
who's,
about
like,
physical
very,
and
having
having
confrontational and
like one night stands and stuff.
Give it
And
to the camera, go
like,
straight into the
man,
camera.
I'm
not
gonna
afraid
find someone
to
that
fall on a
is,
skateboard or
you know,
whatever. Get a crazy
just like
haircut.
wants to be with me,
Look like
just to
cool.
like kick it, just to go
Get
like out for like coffee
Old
or
person.
go out
Is
for
he
a
still
walk
an
or
old
something.
person?
That wants to like talk.
He's got a huge circle jerks
And,
tattoo on his arm that kind of.
So it's just really
I don't know, he's
frustrating.
different. I don't know
and
if
humiliating when you
the
think you've
owner operator
found
of
someone
like
that,
a mailbox is
that you think is what you're
mailbox
looking for,
outlet
or that at
is,
least
like,
will
a-
say hi back and
can be
is up for like a
simple.
conversation.
Maybe, probably, I don't know. He'll
And
probably still like
then
try to fight me or something. That's bold.
When you finally summon up the courage, it just gives you a mean look and then makes you feel really stupid.
So stay with that, and then look straight into the camera and sort of let me see where that is. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And sort of stay with that, and in your head I want you to just imagine that and be present in that. And now I want you to look out the window and I want you to tell me about a time when